I am Mrs. S Zunjarwad, Assistant Professor of Communication Skills, Department of Humanities and Sciences, Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. I am discussing about report writing. So, in this session today, I will discuss about industrial visit reports. At the end of this session, student will be able to understand the techniques of writing an effective industrial visit report. So, students, especially those involved in studying engineering, computer science, and similar disciplines, often have to take part in the so-called industrial visits. They are expected to visit an industrial plant, see it in action, and prepare a report about this event. So, in this session, today I am going to discuss about all these 3 points. What is an industrial report? Why it is important to write, and what is the format of writing an industrial report. So, let us first discuss what is an industrial visit. Take a pause, think about this question and try to write your answer. So, industrial visits. Industrial visit is considered as one of the tactical methods of teaching. Industrial visit is a part of professional, mostly engineering, MBA or diploma students, or the courses during which students visit companies and get insight on the internal working environment of the company. So, why are industrial visits important? Industrial visits offer a great source to gain practical knowledge. Students can observe and learn as how to theoretical concepts are put into action, thereby aiding their practical learning. Students are exposed to real working environment and shown how things are done in an organization, from the details about the management to the targets they achieve. Everything is covered in these reports. So, let us first discuss what is the importance of writing an industrial visit report. An industrial visit is first-hand experience to anything related to your career. It helps you gain an active learning experience. School, colleges cannot afford to show you the real methodologies of companies. Therefore, industrial visits are a great way to gain as much as practical and technical knowledge on your area of interest. Be it challenges involved in a particular area of interest to master the field or scope is covered in an industrial visit. The gap between theoretical learning and practical exposure is actually bridged by industrial visits. The importance of industrial visits is such that it has been made mandatory in many institutions. Also, students are always curious about what kind of work they would be doing after entering their favorite industry. Through industrial visits, they can clarify their doubts and silence their curiosities. They can communicate with people and organizations to get a clear idea of their dream job. So, first see the industrial visit report. What is the meaning of industrial visit report? Visit reports can be defined as a kind of report that different people write depending on what kind of a visit it is. They give detailed information on the visit. They are usually needed when conducting a site visit for a particular place or location. So, let us see how to write an industrial visit report. Essentially, a report is a short, sharp, concise document which is written for a particular purpose and audience. It generally sets out and analyzes a situation or problem, often making recommendations for future action, and it is a factual paper and needs to be clear and well structured. So, these are some of the parts of your industrial visit report. So, first one is introduction, then details of journey or work plan. The next point is detailed descriptions, then travel details, and the last point is students' feedback. So, all these points we will discuss in detail. The first point is introduction. So, start your visit report with an area emphasizing typical data such as the name of the site, address, contact person, arrival, and purpose and objectives of the visit. Write an introduction telling the organization you visited. Mention who are those you interacted while on site. In this section, you write the preliminary information about the event, who proposed and organized it, full designation of the facility you have visited, and the name of your college and department. So, all these points it should be included in your introduction. The next point is details of journey or your work plan. Here, you provide the timeline of the visit, enumerating point by point every part of your journey, where and when you started, where and when you attended seminars and other events accompanying the visit, what industries and facilities you have visited, when the event ended, and when you got back. So, no details are necessary. You simply give a short report of your actions and movements. The next point is detailed descriptions. In this section, you describe the more significant stages of your visit in greater detail. If you attended seminars, you mention when and where they took place, how long they lasted, who conducted them, what they were about, what you have learned, and your general impressions. If you visited particular facilities, you enumerate them and their locations, mention staff members accompanying you during the visit, what new information you got in the process, and your impressions about the visit. So, all these detailed descriptions you have to write in this point. Then, travel details. This part contains mostly technical and statistical information. Names of the faculty members accompanying you and other students taking part in the visit, where you stayed, and with whose help the entire thing was organized. The last point is students' feedback. So, finally, students are supposed to give their generalized opinion of the entire event, whether it was useful or not, whether the plant staff was helpful and supportive, whether you got any particular new knowledge and experiences from it, and so on. Complete it by mentioning who took part in preparing this report. So, a visit report helps you document the procedures and processes at the industrial or corporate location. So, this is very important type of report for an engineer. So, these are some of the references of industrial visit. You can click on any link and you can observe the industrial visit and how they are elaborated. So, go through all these links. Thank you so much.